is a personal trainer and a transformational macro coach. Katie trains women from her home studio and over Zoom. One of her favorite verses is from 2 Corinthians 12. My grace is sufficient for you, for power is perfected in weakness. For when I am weak, then I am strong. She believes it's never too late for women to make changes and pursue their dreams that God has called them to. Amen. You can usually find Katie in workout clothes, hair in a ponytail, teaching women how to feel empowered with their food and exercise. Katie wants every woman to know that she can have her cake and eat it too. She loves an occasional bundt cake, don't we all? And this farm girl has to eat her steak or a juicy hamburger at least once a week. Yes. Today she is going to lead you through the miracle scale exercise and help you step out of your comfort and into action towards your dreams. Katie Woodall.
Thank you, Amy. Yes, I'm excited to be here with you ladies. Today I get to be your personal trainer and your macro coach. I'm super passionate about encouraging women to move their bodies through exercise they enjoy and to fuel their bodies with good nutrition. I want all women to feel empowered in their health and fitness journey. But I know you're disappointed because we're not going to do any push-ups today. We are not going to be doing any squats today. And I'm actually not going to talk to you about carbs, fats, or proteins. I know you're disappointed. But I'm only going to lead you through one exercise, and it is called the miracle scale. So I imagine that every one of you here today, you are looking for different results, whether that is personally or maybe that's in your career, just professionally. So I just want to encourage you, ladies, if you want different results, we have to be willing to do something different, right? Growth requires discomfort. So our brains are wired to keep us safe, to keep us alive, but growth is going to require us to step out of our comfort zone. Ladies, I'm used to Hoka's, I'm used to Lululemon, okay? I said my hair's usually in a ponytail. But, so I just want to encourage you to take a leap of faith and step out of that comfort and into action. So with the miracle scale, we are going to create a personal roadmap to your goals and dreams. So I don't want you to think about this as a physical scale with weight, okay? So just to kind of give you a little example, think about here today, our final destination was Grace Fellowship Church. So along the way, there were certain mile markers. So for me, I live on Cliff Dawson Road, and I knew at Butler's Crossing I was going to take a right, and then my mile marker would be Oconee County High School, then Oconee Veterans Park, and then I turned on Malcolm Ridge Road, and here we are. So I want you to think about what got you here today. What were some of your mile markers? So that's what we're going to do. So I want you to trust me. I want you to put your pens away, put your phones away, and I just want you to close your eyes. So try to shut out the distractions. I want you to take a big deep breath and then exhale slow. I want you to just imagine one night while you are sleeping, a miracle occurred. You wake up the next morning and you realize that you are in the career that you have always wanted. You have the health and the body that you have always wanted. I want you to imagine, what are you doing? What are you doing throughout the day? Where do you even see yourself? So what's different? What's different about your day and what you're doing? Maybe even what are you saying to yourself throughout the day? How do you feel? How are you showing up? All right, open your eyes. I know that was very fast. Now grab your pens. We're going to actually put pen to paper. So you'll see you have a blank scale. This is your miracle scale, and we're going to label it. So on your far left, that is the beginning of your journey. So that's your 0. On your far right, that is your 10. So this is the outcome that you are looking to achieve. This is your dream. Now, you don't have to be realistic. We don't have to be practical. We're dreaming, right? Now, nobody's miracle scales are going to look the same. Mine will look different from yours. There's no right or wrong. This gets to be your dream, right? So I actually want you to just make notes of everything that came to mind. This could be business related. It can be health and fitness if you want to put that, but whatever came to mind with your dream. I want you to get very specific too. I hear often from clients on their miracle scale, they'll say, Katie, my dream is having more confidence. So I would challenge you, what does having more confidence look like to you? Having more confidence to me might look different. Or someone might say, I want to have financial freedom. All right, so what does having financial freedom mean to you? My sisters over there would probably tell you, well, one of my things is having beachfront property. But what would it be for you? Not having a mortgage payment or having the flexibility to travel. Maybe you want to travel internationally once a year. So what does having financial freedom? Maybe with your business, maybe your dream is starting your own business or working from home. Maybe it's a certain number of clients. Maybe you're looking to achieve a certain amount of income. So be very specific and write that down. Maybe your dream is to start a podcast or to write a book. Maybe you want to start a nonprofit. So whatever comes to mind, go ahead and make note of that. You've written a couple of things down. So now I want you to focus on your 0. So this is going to be the complete opposite from your dream. Okay, so if your 10 was having that financial freedom, your 0 would be drowning in debt. Or say your dream is having 100 clients or serving 100 clients. Your 0 would be having 0 clients. If you had a particular health goal, say it was, I want to run a 5K. So your 0 is 0 energy or not exercising at all. Or maybe it's having unhealthy blood work or something. So just whatever that opposite is from where you are. I hear often from clients too, they'll say, Katie, I have failed. I'm starting over. I want to start over. I'm starting over in 2025. That's going to be my year. Or have you ever said, I am starting over January 1st or Monday? Have any of you said that before? All right. Well, I just want to tell you, you are never going to be at that 0. Okay? You're never going to be at that point where you're starting over. Every single one of you here today, you are a woman who cares. You are here. You are a woman who is making progress or who cares about her future. So just by being here, so you'll never be back at that point of 0. So now what I want you to do is I want you to circle on your miracle scale where you are today. And again, there's no right or wrong. Your neighbor, she might circle that she is at a 4, or a neighbor might circle that she is at an 8. So where would you be on your miracle scale today? What would happen if instead of focusing on your dream, on focusing on being at that 10, what would happen if you just focused on moving up to the next mile? So if you focus that you are at a 6, what would need to happen for you to get to a 7 on your miracle scale? So I want you to put pen to paper again, and I want you to list actions that you will commit to. Now, Again, you're going to be specific. So I want you to come up with process goals, things that are within your control. So a lot of times I'll hear clients say, I'm looking to lose 25 pounds, which is a great goal, but I want you to focus less on things that think of what would drive you to losing those 25 pounds. So is it, I will commit to walking a mile after dinner. I will commit to eating a vegetable at every meal. So if you have a business goal of increasing your clients, what would move you forward in your business? Is it making those cold calls? Is it scheduling a business lunch once a week? Is it signing up for the boot camp? Is it attending one community event once a month? So what would drive you to the next mile marker? So try to come up with a couple of those actions, things that you are willing to do. Remember, every day we have choices. So you're writing down things that you are willing to do. I want you to turn to your neighbor on your left, and I want you to share with her one of those actions. Hopefully you shared one action that you are going to commit to. The last thing I want you to offer is, you'll notice on the sheet, I want to introduce you to the be, do, have model. So instead of waiting until you have achieved your dream, I want you to write down how you are going to identify today, okay? So how are you going to show up today? I am Coach Katie. I am Amy 2.0. I am a fit woman. I am the #1 sales agent. I am lead designer. How are you going to show up today? What are your ways of being? So if I am Coach Katie, what are my actions that day? If I am a fit woman, how do I show up at a party? What do I do when I go on vacation? If you are the #1 sales agent, what are your ways of being? And the last thing I want you to do is I want you to write down one affirmation, something that you're going to repeat to yourself over and over. I wrote down what Kira said. I want to be your friend, by the way. I wrote down, I am the woman for the job. You might want to write down, I am confident. I am capable. I have the power to make change.